What's good, my people? Welcome back to JP Sports TV. If you're new, press that subscribe button. Now, Arsenal nil, Man United nil. I'll say I'm not that disappointed, but I am disappointed because every draw, every defeat right now, could potentially destroy us. You get me? Where we are, especially in the table, and I feel like United, we could have got the points today. Let's be realistic. For the first 15-20 minutes, we were the better side, but I feel like the last 20 minutes, United put more pressure on us. So the game was kind of... United finished the first half basically on top. You get me? They had more clear-cut chances than we had. We had a lot of half chances. You know, United could have scored. There was that Fred chance, and Leno basically got a little fingers to it, and it went wide. There was the chance where Bruno Fernandes, he chopped David Luiz and tried to finesse the top corner. You get me? There was a few clear-cut chances. Cavani as well could have scored. But the first half was almost 50-50, you know. But second half, we started a lot of fire, a lot of aggression. We were onto them, popping the ball, very aggressive. You know, we had chances. Willian came on in the second half for Martinelli, and I felt like instantly he was on it. It seems like he was motivated today. I don't know if Willian's been watching fans' videos or whatnot, but today he played like he had a point to prove. And great ball to Pepe. Obviously, he got blocked by Maguire, but I feel like he had a lot of energy today. Martinelli, I feel like in the first half, you can see he's not 100% fit yet, man. He did a lot of work defensively well, but offensively, Martinelli wasn't really playing well for us today. I feel like our attacking threat mainly was from Pepe in the first half. He was the one that was creating and trying to do something, you know. He had a few half chances as well. He was dribbling, Shaw. He was basically doing his thing, you know. He just didn't have that end product. But second half, again, he was lively as well. But I feel like everyone was lively. We started the second half on fire. Like, we wanted to get that first goal. But then after 15 minutes, it started to swing again to Man United's way, where they started putting pressure on us. And again, Man United had like the clear-cut chances, man. Cavani again should have scored. Chance he had was just, you know, I don't know if it's because Martial was behind him. I don't know what it was, but he got a good connection. The ball was a bit behind him, but he got a good connection to it. But it just went wide. That could have killed us. That could have killed us. So I thought like that was basically United's game today, kind of sit a bit back and then counter us. And I felt like we contained them for most of the game. I felt like our defense did well today. David Luiz was leading by example. He was focused, a lot of clearances, and yeah, I feel like defensively our team done well. Obviously, both teams have players of quality, so there was gonna be times where chances were created, you know, and that's what happened. A lot of United's danger came from them whipping balls inside the area, because we know Cavani, a fox in a box, almost got to the end of one of them. But for Arsenal's point of view, again, I was happy with Arteta's team today. We didn't have our main three players. There was no Aubameyang, there was no Saka, there was no Tierney. And he played the team that he had to play. You get it? But why I was happy with him is the fact that he didn't start Willian. You get me? Because we know every time, like, all our players are here, when he does a substitute, Willian's always the first to come on. So the fact that he didn't start Willian, despite that we didn't have no Aubameyang, no Saka, shows you that Arteta himself has seen that Willian hasn't been performing. But so yeah, I feel like the team he put out was the best that he had today, and they did well. But what it showed that both teams are similar level when it comes to like quality wise. I feel like both managers will go away with it thinking, you know, a draw maybe was a fair score. Even though I felt like we dominated a bit more than them, but I do feel like they had the more clear-cut chances than us. So you can say it was a 50-50 game. Now, I'm not really happy because obviously, like I said, in the league, we're 8th right now with 21 points played. You get me? We're ahead of Chelsea, but Chelsea have a game in hand, so if they win, we'll go back down again. Everton, who are ahead of us, are 2 points ahead with 2 games in hand. Tottenham, 2 games in hand, and they're 2 points ahead of us. West Ham got a game in hand, and they're 4 points ahead of us. So the table is a bit mad at the moment. Like, we can't afford any draws. Like, we have to basically win until the table kind of evens out. Because trust me, if Arsenal were, if we were like fifth or something and we got a draw today, we could have said, yeah, you know, it's not a bad result. But because of the shockers we had at the beginning of the season, which has led to us being bloody 10th, 11th, 8th today, but with all the teams around us with more games in hand, it's like we can't afford to kind of draw anymore. We have to win a lot of games to balance things out. But today, I'm not upset with Arteta. I feel like he done the right thing, done the right substitute. Partey today was awful. Like, it was one of the worst games I've seen him play. Lost the ball a lot of times. You can see he's not fit, man. Hopefully, the more minutes he plays, the more he gets into his game, man. And again, like I said, we didn't have our top 3 players, and we managed to still have a good game today. Our next 2 games, we've got Wolves away. You get me? A team, they've not been good this season. They've been inconsistent, but we know the threat that they possess. You get me? So that's going to be a hard game. And we've also got Aston Villa after that, who have had a great season so far. They've got a lot of attacking threat. So these are the games we have to win, because that's teams that are kind of around us with games in hand. So if we win our next 2 games in the league, or should I say our next 3 games actually, because after that we're playing Leeds United. We are a very attacking team. We win our next 3 games, I'm going to be Arteta in. Simple as that. Because I know if we win our next 3 games, we're probably going to be between 6th and 5th. You get me? And I know teams around us are going to drop points. 100%. So our next 3 games are games we should win. But if we end up going back to how we played at the beginning of the season, then, brother, we know where I am with my stance towards this team.